Hello, friend. Today is the 14th of April, 2025, and it is the most powerful day of this year. What is it that affects you the most? The first thing that affects you is your communication. And what does communication affect? It affects your relationships, right? So, those are the two things today that you are being asked to literally look at and ask yourself, what can I do to improve my communication and enhance my relationships? And guess why? So if you follow sidereal astrology, which is what NASA will show you if you go to Stargazer or the Sky Maps, one of those apps, you will see that Mercury, Venus, and Saturn are together. And with your naked eye, you could have seen it this morning in the east before the sun rose, and they would have looked like three stars hanging out together, but they are not three stars, they are three planets. And
हर बात है वहीं पर
you would see that these stars are trying to tell you that, yeah,
What are you doing?
look
What are
at your
you?
relationship, look at your communication. And the biggest relationship you have with anyone on this, in
What
your
are you
existence,
doing?
in your lifetime, is with yourself. And that is true spirit. And if you don't believe in spirit,
Follow
call
me.
it whatever, your
Follow
higher
me.
self, whatever. That is how you relate to the universe, is through your own internal filters and and the things you say to yourself. And the things you say to yourself. Do you focus on what is wrong? Do you focus on what's not working? Do you focus on what's out of place? Or do you give gratitude for what is? Because in the moment when you are still, when you are just with yourself, this is what will happen. Everything feels like bliss. Everything feels like it's okay. Whether you have a job or you don't have a job, but in this moment, if you can take a breath, in fact, let's do this together. Let's just breathe in, hold, breathe out, and then one single breath. And that breath has four parts to it. There's the inhalation, there's the pause, there's the exhalation, and then there is the release. And after you exhale and you release, you don't have to rush to the next breath. You can stay in that stillness, that gap in between your inhalation and your exhalation. That is where you exhale. That is where you're still. That is where you're silent. That is where you can hone your strength. That's how powerful you are. You can do that. And today is the day in this entire year that you can tap into that strength of yours and then do it a little bit every day. Do it a little bit every day, each day. Because it's like brushing your teeth. You do it every day, don't you? It's like combing your hair. You do it every day, don't you? It's like wearing clothes. You do it every day, don't you? You eat every day, don't you? You drink water, don't you? So it is like that. So to be mindful of that breath. And in that moment, ask yourself one question. What is it that I need to be telling myself? What should I tell myself? What is it that I would like to hear? And whatever you want to hear, say that to yourself. And when you can say that to yourself, guess what happens? You open up the door for others to say those same things to you. Because this is a habit as kids we got into. We were looking for external validation. Does mommy like me? Does my daddy like me? Do other people in my world who are older than me, taller than me, bigger than me, do they approve of me? So we got into this pattern of external validation. And now, today's the day when you promise yourself that I will start a new pattern of seeking internal validation. And how do you do that? How do you get internal validation? By saying okay to yourself, by saying yes to myself. And when you do that, when you say yes to yourself, guess what? The world, you're training the world to say yes to you. Basically, whoever doesn't treat you right does that only for one reason, because that is the permission you gave them to treat you not right, and you will still hang around. You will still be there. But how fair is that to you? And today's the day for you to see what's working, what's not working, and whatever is not working, you're releasing that today. And the easiest way to do is just write down. Just write it down and burn it. Release it to Divine Mother. Release it to the universe. Release it away from you. Just transform it. And from your own ashes, from the ashes of everything that you don't want anymore, that is not serving you anymore, you give yourself the permission to create whatever it is that you would love for yourself in this lifetime. And today's the day to get started for this year. It is the beginning of a solar new year in many parts of the world. Thailand, Sri Lanka, many states in India. Today is also the Passover Monday. Today is the day when Jesus started his journey, his final journey, carrying his cross. It was after the Passover feast, which was yesterday. Today is the day when he started that journey. He was so sure of himself. He was so convinced that he was doing the right thing. And he didn't want any more trouble. And I don't want any more trouble, and you don't want any more trouble. So let today be the day of that journey of yours when you want to end all the trouble in your life and have all the love in your life, have all the peace in your life, have all the joy in your life. And you can have that when you promise yourself, when you commit to create a new reality for yourself. Excellent communication, excellent relationships. And it is very easy to do. It's a simple choice. And when you choose something, you don't like sit and stare at it. You don't like think about it. You do something about it. It follows through. A choice is followed by a decision. And that decision leads to action. And that's all you need to do is choose. It's the first thing in your mind. You have to choose that I deserve more love. I deserve more peace. I deserve more joy. Not everything is tangible. There are so many infinitely intangible things that you deserve for yourself. All the money, all the relationships, all the doctors, all the legal advisors, all the financial advisors could not bring, all the plastic surgeons can't give you the gift of love, of self-acceptance, of self-understanding, of self-care, of self-compassion, of self-love. Only you can do it for yourself by starting to say yes to yourself and no to whatever is not serving you. Giving yourself the permission to say no is a huge thing, is a massive thing that I didn't even know was possible. Like, I'm like, why would you say no to anything? Give everything a chance. One of the things I have heard is you only regret the things you did not do. You never regret the things you did. Sometimes you don't have to do everything. Sometimes you do things and that gets you into trouble. And it's like the curiosity killed the cat because you're curious. Oh, I have never done this. Let me do this once. And you don't know if it is right or wrong until you get to the other end of the spectrum, until you see the results. So when you are saying yes to anything, ask yourself, am I coming from a place of love or am I not? And when you say, yes, I'm coming from a place of love, in less than 1 second, you'll have that. Yes, I'm coming from a place of love. And when you come from that place and you set forth, guess what happens? Everything works in your favor. The results are fantastic. You enjoy what you have. But if you ask yourself the question, am I coming from love? And you have to think about it, then you know you're not coming from love. Then don't do it. And you still have the itch, oh, maybe I should do it. Ask yourself again that question. Until you get 100% resolute yes, an overwhelming yes, that I am coming from love, don't do it. Oh, let me just check it out. No, you don't need to check it out. You are enough. You are plenty. Remember this. You are enough. You are plenty. Say this with me. I am enough. I am plenty. And when you can come from this place of being plenty, of being enough, you're not going to get curious about the trinkets of life, of the tchotchkes. You don't need the tchotchkes. You don't need the trinkets. All you need is you. All you need is you. To love yourself and to come from that place of I am enough. You might look at people and you might judge them. Like the other day, somebody in all the wisdom, in all the love in her heart, she was saying, even when I see a dumb person, I try to be nice to them. First, there was the judgment that someone is dumb. And I was like, wow, she has a judgment. She's judging people to be dumb. And then she's trying to be nice to them. And right away I caught myself and I said, oh my God, I'm judging her for judging someone as dumb. Instead of seeing like, wow, what a nice thing. And that's the thing. When you see someone who is not as good as you, not as pretty as you, not as smart as you, not as good looking as you, not as wealthy as you, whatever, and you have the judgment come up, like, oh, poor thing, you know. Say to yourself that they are abundant, they are enough, they are plenty, they are love. Because we are all in this matrix where we are all connected through unseen. In Hawaii, we call them aka connections. We have unseen, intangible connections that connect every being on this planet, every sentient being on this planet and in this universe. We are connected to everyone and everything all the time. It's how you honor yourself. So whatever is showing up, ask yourself, what am I feeling for what is showing up? And if it is not 100% love, slow down, pause, breathe, and say, I can do this. I am better. I am enough. I am plenty. I am love. So, all right, my friends, you can claim your gifts, which I have for you on the link in my bio. And I will see you on the next video. So much love, so much peace, so many blessings. And today, on this powerful day, maybe I should leave you with a very powerful blessing, because today is a Monday. So I will leave you up with the blessing, which is a sacred chant in Sanskrit. It is a healing chant. This chant has two folds. One is healing. Some people are seeking healing, and we are all seeking healing from something or the other all the time. And the other one is, it's called the moksha mantra, or the mantra which helps you with knowing your true nature. So it's the enlightenment chant too. And you may be like, what is enlightenment? It's personal freedom. So both ways. You heal yourself. So wherever you are, if you're driving, then just focus on the road. But if you're not driving, I would just like you to join me in taking this one moment, one breath, while I chant this chant. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityurmukshiyamamritat. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. And with all the love and light within me, I humbly bow to the love and light that is you. Om, peace, amen, aloha, namaste.